gosh, it's so exciting!
The Cyclical Collective is a project that was initiated to inspire and nurture projects that are underpinned by the idea of closed-loop design thinking and circularity. The first offering that the Cyclical Collective has put out is basically a composting service. Basically, we provide, as a member, we provide you with infrastructure to be able to separate out organics from non-organics. So with your starter pack, you get 2 buckets, 2 20-litre buckets, a kitchen countertop container, a regular supply of bokashi, which is an inoculated bran, basically colonized by microbiomes. And it also comes with a little spekboom and a handbook on how to get started and how to provide the necessary environment to be able to make it efficient for you. And then, yeah, just like a little stick up on the fridge of sorts that you can say what goes in, what can't go in. So you're in the kitchen, you're chopping, you have a board in front of you, you're chopping up your veg, you've got some potato peels, what. Maybe you've even got some bones, some chicken bones or whatever. Everything on the board, you just basically pick up and take off the lid of your kitchen countertop container and scrape it in there, put the lid on. That's all you do on a day-to-day basis. When that's full, your kitchen countertop container is full, just simply transfer it to the 20-litre bucket. And then there's a layering process that happens. So you basically sprinkle a layer of bokashi over the top of that, compress it down to get all the oxygen out and make space for as much as possible in there, and then put the lid on. And the next day do the same for a week. Friday comes, collection time. You got your full bucket and you pass us your full bucket, you get an empty one plus a fresh supply of bokashi with it. It's as simple as that.
Okay.
So on the back end of it is where the magic happens, really. After our collections, which are always pretty entertaining, we go and collect and say hi to all the neighbors and things, you know. Sometimes they're dogs, sometimes they're pigs. So we collect all the stuff on the Friday and then we take it up to the Curlin village where we have a composting facility. We built an 8-bay kind of system, and everything that's taken up we put into the first bay, mixing obviously with carbons and nitrogens, making sure that that layering process is true to basically creating the perfect environment for quick and efficient composting or decomposing of the organic matter. Just beautiful organics, just doing their thing. And that is the magic of it, really, is watching that process go from people's kitchen scraps, your kitchen scraps as a member of the Cyclical Collective. Your kitchen scraps as a member of the Cyclical Collective, you know, become the soil through this beautiful, invisible army of microbes that just get to work and they just make it happen. They alchemize the kitchen scraps into something that's usable again and you can put back in your garden and see the full cycle happen, you know. So that's really what we want to see, you know, for our members to really engage with that idea of the closed loop cycles. We give your compost back to you. So in that moment you realize, damn, I'm part of something bigger here.
Do you help to...
I get compost.
Yeah.
Magic, man. I can smell this compost. It works.
40% of it goes to the food gardens at the school itself where we process it. The rest of it goes to various community gardens in the village itself. So there are champion composters already, or people who have gardens in the village. We donate the compost to those kind of initiatives, people who are taking initiative to grow their own food.
Just layered.
And then there's a small amount that gets sold. The packaging is basically an upcycled coffee bag. The bags we take and we upcycle. There's an organization called Ubuntu Women in the village, and they take the bags and put little Velcro straps on them, and so that they make them reusable. And that's what we put our compost in, and then that's basically our package like that. So every step along the way, there are incredible opportunities for upskilling, for entrepreneurial development, but all with waste to resource as a stimulus for it. So wherever we are, whether it's packaging, whether it's the gifts that the members get as well back, so it's all these ideas that come from looking at that idea of waste to resource. So, again, because we don't want to be wasteful. We want to be like tree. We want to allow the leaves to fall in autumn and provide the soil underneath the tree with the nutrients it needs to carry on that cycle. That's, in nature there is no waste. So we're trying to replicate that, I guess, in a sense. It's a bit of biomimicry.